So I just want to show you really quickly what I got in the mail. Fabric, of course. This is the first time I'm working with fabric, so I'm very excited. Actually, let me just take them all out. Okay, I like what I'm seeing so far. This is the most. I got 2 yards for this one because I wanted to make that's my dog right there. I got 2 yards for this one because I want to make a halter top, a skirt, and some pants. And it looks so nice. As you can see, I'm really going for 70's print. I'm so happy. This one is 1 yard. Nice.
Hola.
It's yellow and pink. Those are my 2 favorite color combinations, as you can tell. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I am so excited. So for this one, I want to do a halter top and a skirt, and I think it will look really nice and pretty. Okay, now this one, which is the last one, I also got a yard as well. Not too bad. And then I think I'm gonna do 2-piece with this one too, or a dress. I don't know. Possibilities are endless. But yeah, so let's just get on to it, yeah? Alright, the first order of business is to chomp off a chunk of all this fabric we got here, so I just pinned 10 inches across the fabric and chopped away. Also, I finally got actual tailor scissors, and let me tell you, this made my cutting so much more smoother. Anyways, my piece of fabric came out to be about 57 inches wide, and now we just fold that strip of fabric in half, making sure the ugly side is faced up. I pin along the edges because that's what we'll be sewing next. I'm using a zigzag stitch on this, so I can have an extra stretch. Let's flip the tube outside in, and now we got our band for a halter top. This part is just preference, but I like the ends of the band to be somewhat pointy, so I pinned that in place. I did this by getting the corner of the ends and folding it inward till I got the desired width at the end of the point, if that makes any sense, and I pinned everything still. Now I slip the inside of the ends so it can bend a lot easier as we sandwich the 2 ends together. We pin that in place as well and sew along the pins, and it comes out looking like this. This is also just preference, but I sewed all across the band, top and bottom, because I like a crisp seam, but at the top of the band I left a 15-inch gap because we need that area open to insert the cups we are making now. Alright, for the cups I used a strip of fabric that's 15 inches wide and 28 inches long. I cut that strip in half to create our 2 boob holders, each strip being about 7.5 inches wide. And now we fold our long triangles. I like pinning the ends first so I can have an easier time folding the fabric inward to create the desired shape while making the leftover fabric as flat as possible. Once you got your shape, we pin along the edges because that's where we'll be sewing. At the very end, there is a lot of excess fabric, and that can make the halter top so heavy and thick, so to solve that, I just cut a chunk of it off before pinning that area. Also, side note, make sure the width of the triangles are similar to one another. I forgot to mention, but definitely fold the very ends as well and sandwich that together when making your straps. It makes it look so much more cleaner. Now the pinning is done. Make sure the edge of the fabric is 7 inches wide, and now you already know what's about to go down. Sewing time! And this is how it turned out. Also, friendly reminder to always backstitch, and this is how it turned out. Now we tuck those triangles to sleep, also being aware to fold the edges in from the haltered waistband. Sew it in place one last time, and I did a straight stitch across that area. Now I'm done with the halter top. Wasn't too bad, and no annoying buttons and zippers involved. I love how it came out, and as for the excess fabric from the triangle, you can cut them off if it tickles your fancy. I just keep them on because I am indeed a hoarder of everything. I can never get tired of mini skirts, and this piece of fabric is 41 inches wide and about 16.5 inches long. I fold this piece of fabric in half and lay down my measurements. The waist will be about 14 inches wide, the hips be about 17 inches, the booty is 20 inches, and I'm making a 5-inch slit on both sides. So I'll be sewing along the pin lines on top, but once I reach the pink pin, I'll stop because that's where the slits will be. And we sew. Always remember to backstitch whenever you start and finish. It should look something like this. We cut off the excess fabric on the sides and focus on sewing the seams. I'll be sewing everywhere seams arise, even the slits, and this is how it turned out. I feel like I've gotten so much better with seams. I am so proud of myself. Compared to my older videos and how those seams look like, yeah, let's not talk about that. Right now is a good time to mention I made the waist an inch larger than my usual measurement because I wanted to wiggle into my skirt with more ease, and I wanted to try something new with these buttons. As you can see, I added 4 buttons on the back side of my skirt, and when you button them together, they make the waist tighter. This idea was on a whim, so don't attack me if it comes out weird. But yeah, these buttons are like 4 inches apart from each other, with the first button starting right next to the seam, and 4 inches later, the second button follows. And that's the same for both sides. Hopefully it didn't come out ridiculous, but you be the one to decide since we are now done, and these are the final results. Honestly, getting these 70s inspired prints was the best purchase yet. I love these 2 pieces turned halter dresses, and I think it flatters me a lot better than I thought. Here are the buttons in action. It's pretty easy to do, and snap-on buttons are always so easy to sew on. I just wanted to try something new and doesn't require a zipper. The halter top came out so cute. I'm in love with this set. I'm gonna sleep in it tonight, I swear. I love this 2-piece so much. I made the same exact one, but in the pink and yellow pattern. The colors are so bright and pretty and one of a kind to me. For this daisy pattern, I actually made a halter top and shorts because I thought it would fit the pattern better, and this set reminds me of a picnic at the park type of mood, so I paired it with a sparkly denim belt. Side note, if you want to make these shorts, I have a video right here for ya, and I'll link it down below. You already know the drill. Safe to say I love all these sets so much, and I hope you did too, so please comment down below which one is your favorite. I hope you enjoy, and thank you so much for watching.